My beloved child, listen carefully, because what I'm about to reveal is directly connected to the sudden shift about to unfold in your life. A divine call is coming, and when it does, everything will change. This moment is not ordinary. This silence you feel, it's not emptiness, it's divine anticipation. Something is moving, something is shifting, something big is on the way. You've been feeling it deep inside, that quiet unease, that sense that something bigger is coming. Now it is coming, and this God's message now will show you how. I have been whispering through your restlessness, through every delay and every closed door. You have not been forgotten. You are being positioned. The atmosphere around you has been rearranged, not by coincidence, but by my hand. And now, I'm calling. Yes, this is your call. This is the high alert from me. This is the moment heaven reaches into your timeline and interrupts your routine. This is not a distraction. This is a divine invitation. I'm not calling your phone. I'm calling your soul. Your phone is about to bring something amazing in your life. My dear child, there is something about to unfold in your life, so significant, so transformational, that when it comes, you will divide your life into two parts. Before this call and after it, you will see the massive change after this call. If your heart is ready for the breakthrough I've prepared for you, then type, "I am ready for this call," in the comments below, and I will open the door no one can shut. I know, dear child, the weight you've been carrying. I see the battles you fought behind closed doors. You've cried in secret, felt abandoned, and wondered if I was even paying attention. I was. I always was. You were never alone in your dark room. I was, I am, and I will always be there for you. My darling, you weren't being delayed. You were being prepared. You weren't being rejected. You were being refined. You weren't being overlooked. You were being overprotected. That heartbreak you barely survived, it redirected you. That closed door that made you question your worth, it saved you. The isolation that made you feel empty, it created space, so I could fill it with something great. Now the call is coming, and this time, you must answer. You may be afraid to believe again. I understand, dear. You've been disappointed, let down. You've been hopeful before and felt crushed when things didn't unfold the way you thought they would. But this is not that. This is not another human promise. This is not another missed opportunity. This is me, your creator, your shepherd, your redeemer. I'm stretching my hand toward you and saying, it's time. Time to step out. Time to move forward. Time to rise again. What I'm placing before you are more than a job, a relationship, or an open door. It is destiny. It is divine alignment. It is the very purpose for which you were formed in your mother's womb. Your purpose that fits your inner, beautiful personality, but it requires your affirmation. If you trust me, then type, "Yes, I'm prepared," in the comments below, and I will never let you feel down. Here's what you must understand. The enemy knows about this call too. He's been trying to distract you, delay you, discourage you, because he knows what's coming if you answer. He fears your obedience. He fears your awakening. He is stopping you from taking a courage to answer that divine call. So, he sends noise, confusion, conflict, emotional chaos. He makes you overthink. He makes you tired. He fills your head with questions. What if this isn't real? What if I get hurt again? What if I'm not ready? But I say to you, you are ready, because I am with you. And when I am with you, no weapon can prosper, no lie can stand, and no fear can rule over you. I'm calling, not to test you, but to transform you completely. When you answer this time, everything will begin to change. Expect sudden confirmation, unexpected favor, divine connections. Yes, things will accelerate quickly, but I will sustain you in the speed. You'll see doors open that you didn't knock on. You'll receive messages you didn't expect. People you thought had forgotten, you will suddenly remember your name. The things you've been longing for will arrive at your door. This isn't luck. This is me. And yet, not everyone can go with you into this next chapter. Be prepared to walk away from some familiar places, from some people. You must obey quickly, even when it costs you comfort. I don't just want your attention, I want your trust. Keep my words in your head. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Isaiah 43:19. I am doing something new, and the old will not fit into it. That's why things have been falling apart. I wasn't punishing you. I was clearing the space for something holy, something fresh, something eternal. Do not miss this moment. Grab it fast under my command, my dear child. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine signal, and the signal is clear. Pick up the call. If your spirit felt me in these words, if your heart is beating faster right now, don't hesitate. Don't delay. The next chapter of your life is not going to be built by fear, but by faith. Obey my voice. Move when I say move. Trust me and pick up the call, because everything, yes, everything is about to change. There's a reason your spirit has been stirred lately, dear. Heaven is aligning something for you, a divine appointment, a moment that can change everything. But listen closely. The enemy is also in action. He's been watching the buildup, feeling the shift, and now he's doing everything he can to make sure you miss it. Distractions won't feel demonic. They'll look like normal life, something that is real and usual. A phone call that pulls your attention, a sudden wave of tiredness, an emotional storm that clouds your judgment. You'll tell yourself, I'll do it later. I'm not ready yet. It's just a small delay. This call is not for me. But it's not. This is spiritual warfare disguised as routine. This is your Joseph moment. Just like Joseph was pulled out of prison and brought before Pharaoh in a single conversation, Genesis 41:14. This one call, this one opportunity can lift you out of a season of silence and into your breakthrough. This will bring that you never imagined before. That open door you've been crying out for. It's here, but it's fragile, time sensitive. One moment of hesitation can lead to another missed year. The enemy doesn't have to steal your blessing. He just has to make you too distracted, too ignorant, or too disobedient to walk into it. Before Satan tried to mislead you by his spells, type, God protect my life, in the comments below. Your one declaration will weaken the powers of demon. It could be anything, dear. Maybe it's the job offer that doesn't look like what you expected. Maybe it's the apology from someone you never thought you'd hear from. Maybe it's a new connection, a mentor, or even a stranger I send to shift your direction. But here's what I want you to know. I am in it. I am behind it. Don't let fear talk you out of what faith is trying to deliver. Keep your heart humble. When you hear me saying, take a step, even if it scares you, even if it stretches you, even if no one else understands, just follow your beloved Lord. Remember what Bible says. Today, if you hear my voice, do not harden your heart. Hebrews 3:15. This is the God's message now, because the truth is, the greatest attacks come right before the greatest assignments. That's why things have been heavy. That's why your emotions have felt chaotic. That's why delays have piled up. It's not coincidence. It's resistance. The kind that shows up when the enemy knows you're about to walk into something massive. But I'm not just warning you. I'm equipping you. Listen to my nudges. Watch for my signs. That call you're tempted to ignore might be the one that shifts your whole life. This is not the season to be passive. This is not the moment to doubt. This is now. Be sensitive. Be watchful. Stay aligned. And above all, be ready to say yes when the call comes. Because what's on the other side isn't just for your benefit. It's connected to your purpose, your family's breakthrough, your legacy. When I move swiftly. And when I speak, I expect my children to recognize my voice. You've prayed for change. You've cried for direction. Now you will see the results of your sincere prayers. Dear child, share this God message with your friends and family and become the messenger of God. Type, I shared the message in the comments below, and I will send endless blessings to your home right away. So don't let the call go unanswered. Don't let your miracle become a missed call. Your moment is here. You've been praying for a sign for a long time, haven't you? Asking me, Lord, how will I know it's really you? So let me teach you how to recognize my voice in a world full of noise. Because when I speak, I don't just speak through thunder or fire. I whisper in the silence. And if you listen closely, you'll hear me calling you, even though the ordinary. Before I share the signs, type, show me signs, God, in the comments below, as I bless those who follow God's words. Listen God's message now carefully. The first way you'll recognize me is by alignment. My call will always align with my word. I will never ask you to compromise your character or break the commandments I gave you. My voice won't tell you to lie, cheat, walk away from your integrity, or take revenge. I don't contradict myself. I'll never stop you to grab the opportunity. So, when the opportunity shows up, when that door opens or that decision comes, measure it against my word. If it leads you closer to me, not further away, that's your first confirmation. But I also want you to know this. My call will almost never make sense to your flesh. It won't seem practical. It may even terrify you. Because the call I place on your life will always require faith, not comfort, not clarity, but faith. When I asked Peter to step out of the boat, the sea didn't calm first. The call was to walk while the storm was still raging. That's how you'll know it's me. It will stretch you. It will challenge your dependence on what's visible. And yet, deep in your spirit, it will feel right. Dear child, you want another sign? Pay attention to who the call comes through. I often use the unexpected, the voices others overlook, the ones you least expect. Don't reject my message because of the messenger. Remember when I spoke to Balaam through a donkey, or when I sent my son through a humble carpenter's family. I still work through the overlooked, the underestimated, and the unlikely. So, if the word is holy, if the fruit of it is peace, conviction, clarity, and love, don't dismiss it just because it came wrapped in something unknown. But pay attention, because it's important. The enemy will try to mimic my call. He is subtle. He knows how to sound convincing. He will send counterfeits into your life, opportunities that look like blessings, but lead to slavery. People who sound spiritual, but carry manipulation. Choices that offer temporary gain, but strip your soul. That's why I urge you, pray for discernment. Don't rush. Wait in my presence. Ask me to confirm it. I will never be offended by your carefulness. I welcome it, because my voice doesn't bring confusion. It brings peace. And dear lovely child, when it's me calling, you'll know. You'll feel it deep in your bones. My call won't leave you the same. It will shake you. It will disrupt your routine. But then it will make you stronger, braver, clearer. It will pull you out of complacency and push you into new destiny. You will find yourself doing things you never thought possible, speaking with boldness, walking in favor, living in purpose. That's the kind of fruit my voice produces, my darling. If you're looking for a sign that is flawless, painless, and risk-free, you could miss it. Hardly does my call arrive with safety, but there will always be grace to cover it. That internal push, the interruption from God, it's that unexpected invitation that makes you feel something. Maybe I am that. I don't use force, just accept my invitation. I speak calm into your confusion, not yell over it. Train your ears to hear me by praying in silence. Quiet your spirit in my word. Tune out the fear and tune in to faith. Because my sheep hear my voice, they know me and they follow. Remember what my word says. My sheep hear my voice and I know them and they follow me. John 10:27. And beloved, I'm calling you now, through whispers in your dreams, through words in scripture, through people you almost ignored. Don't wait for a burning bush. Sometimes the call is already in your hands. You just need to answer. Let me guide you. Let me lead you. Let me show you what I've prepared. But to walk into it, you must first recognize when I'm calling and say yes. Type, I'm answering, Amen, in the comments below and see the miracles that flow into your life through this call. My beloved, I am not giving you this message to scare you, but to prepare you. The time is not next week or next year. The time is now. I am prompting you to take divine action as you are on the verge of a breakthrough that will either be seized or lost. And I care for you deeply to allow it to go by without a notice. The first thing you must do is silence fear. Fear is not from me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. You keep waiting until you're not scared to move, but that's not how I work. Faith is moving despite fear, not the absence of it. So don't wait to feel brave. Just pray every day and night and feel me in your heart. Obedience is your courage now. Tell your mind, peace, be still. Say out loud, fear, you have no place here. My God is speaking, and I will not miss this call. Now, dear, write it down. I'm showing you a name, a number, a face. I've been showing it over and over, maybe in your dreams, in random thoughts, in conversations that feel oddly timed. This is not coincidence. This is coordination. I'm highlighting someone who carries a piece of your new life, a mentor, a connection, a conversation, a bridge to your miracle. Don't overthink it. Don't brush it off. Obedience in small things leads to victory in big ones. So write it down, commit to it, don't delay. And when the moment comes, when they call, when they text, when the invitation arises, I want you to stop everything and say this prayer. God, order my steps in this conversation. Say it out loud. Make your spirit hear it. Make your fear bow to it. You are not just talking to a person. You are stepping into alignment with heaven's agenda. You are walking in my direction that is totally made for your bright future. One divine word in this conversation can change the trajectory of your life. One simple yes could open the door you've been banging on for years. But you must do this urgently. Obey immediately, even if it feels uncomfortable. Even if your mind says, this is too big, too strange, too soon. The enemy thrives on your hesitation. Remind yourself, one thing, God is holding my hand. That's it, and you'll see my presence in every situation of your life. When you move in faith, you shut devil's mouth. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. I'm not calling you to be perfect. I'm calling you to be willing. Remember how Abraham didn't understand why he was told to go. He just went. That's what I'm asking from you now. Just go. I know this is stretching you, but your next miracle won't come through comfort. It will come through courage. And your courage, child, is not in your strength. It's in your surrender. That's where my power flows best, in your yes. Let me make this clear. This isn't just about a call on your phone. It's about a call on your life, a divine interruption that's coming in the form of an opportunity. Maybe it's a job offer. Maybe it's someone reaching out to reconcile. Maybe it's a completely new door that terrifies you, but good for your future. I'm telling you now, answer it. Walk through it. Trust your God. You've been praying for me to open a door, and now that it's arriving, don't let fear talk you into ignoring it. Remember, you asked me, Lord, what if I mess it up? But I'm telling you, I've already gone before you. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust me moment by moment. I'm placing people, conversations, resources, and confirmations right in your path. Keep my words in your head. The steps of the righteous are ordered by the Lord. Psalm 37:23. All you have to do is move. And if you obey, you'll see what I meant when I said, the steps of the righteous are ordered by the Lord. Type, I moved in faith, Amen, in the comments below, and I'll show you the light to walk on the darkest path. Let this be your sign. If you're hearing this message right now, this is not by accident. Heaven is knocking, and this moment, this divine instruction, is your confirmation that I'm moving in your life. Don't ignore the call. Don't silence the signs. Don't wait for comfort. Move in obedience. I am with you. I am for you. I will guide every step. Now, lift your hands. Dear child, open your heart. Say this, Lord, I will answer when you call. I will not be afraid. I choose obedience over comfort, faith over fear, and your will over my own. Order my steps. I trust you completely. Let that be the declaration that breaks every delay off your life, because the next chapter is ready. The breakthrough has been released, and the only thing I'm waiting on is your confirmation. My beloved child, when you answer the call I'm sending, everything will change. I'm not speaking in symbols anymore. I'm speaking clearly now, because the hour is urgent and my plans are set. What's about to come into your life will not be small, quiet, or ordinary. It will be divine, undeniable, and irreversible. This moment, the call you're about to receive, the obedience you're about to walk in, it will become the pivot point of your life. You will look back and say, that's when everything turned. A moment of victory. You've tried your best. You've carried burdens too heavy for your shoulders. You've prayed, cried, fasted, and fought. You never give up. But now I tell you, this call I'm sending you will do what years of striving could never do. You thought your effort would break the cycle, but it's my power that's about to shatter it in an instant. I know, dear, that debt that's been haunting your nights will be cancelled. I will release provision through a voice you didn't expect, a phone call, an email, a message you nearly ignored. I will move through the hands of someone else to deliver my promise to you. It won't make sense on paper, but it will make perfect sense in heaven. Type, yes, Lord, I receive, in the comments below. And when it comes, you'll receive it without any delays. That sickness you've battled in silence will be healed. This call is not just physical, it is spiritual alignment. You will feel energy return to your body, pain lift from your bones, the cloud over your mind suddenly clear, not by your might, but by my spirit. Don't just hope for healing, expect it. That loneliness that's tried to convince you you're forgotten will be over. I have seen every night you sat alone, wondering if I heard your prayers. I have watched you give love to others while secretly wondering if love would ever return to you. This call is my gift. I'm sending you a kingdom connection, someone aligned with my will, someone who will not use you, abandon you, or confuse you, but uplift you, respect you, and walk with you into the next chapter. Whether it's a friend, a partner, a mentor, they are coming. They are on the way. But don't miss what I'm exposing. This isn't just about fixing things. It's about fulfilling destiny. You were not born to repeat pain. You were not created to live tiredly. You are my chosen one. I have planted eternity inside you. And now is the time when all the waiting, all the preparation, all the wilderness, it will make sense. Later, you'll say, that delay was divine. That silence was sacred. That waiting was warfare. Because here's what you couldn't see before. I wasn't just preparing the breakthrough for you. I was preparing you for the breakthrough. You are not the same person who started this journey with your prayers, and now you are ready. I said in my word, before they call, I will answer. Isaiah 65:24. And now, beloved, I'm answering. I'm fulfilling promises you forgot, you stopped hoping for. I'm restoring years the enemy stole. I'm redeeming the silent seasons. I'm bringing laughter back to your spirit. I'm opening the heavens over your household. This is your divine moment. Not everyone gets one like this, and I'm trusting you with it because you've been faithful, even in the fire. You didn't give up. You didn't curse me. You stayed close. And now I'll reward you openly for what you did quietly and sincerely. When the light flashes, when the phone rings, when the name pops up, when your spirit leaps, that's the sign. Don't delay. Pick it up. Walk through. I'll be right there with you. And afterward, when the storm is over, when the dust has settled, you'll look around and say, it happened. God kept his word. My life will never be the same. I'm speaking directly to you through this message. Type I answer the call in the comments. Let hell know that you're not missing your moment. Share this with someone you know is on the edge of their breakthrough. Don't let them miss their call either. If you subscribe now and hit the bell icon, your miracle will get closer than you think. The call is coming, and your future is about to pick up. Do it now, my dear child.